Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Open Box Oracle 1811. These Oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because Oracle and Tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whoever it doesn't resonate with, you may be just going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. I'm sorry, you guys. I just want to laugh because my voice, it'll crack. It'll do like crazy stuff. And we're not even in the retrograde, but I'm just being silly right now. I had a good Friday. I hope you all did too. It's not over yet. But today is March. Oh God, see, I am being so silly, and I'm not trying to. Okay, it's April 24th, 2026. I am so sorry. It's just funny. I'm just apologizing because it's just funny that I'm being silly. Not trying to be. It's just I feel silly. Let's see. I pulled from different decks, as you know. That's how I do the readings. But anyway, I hope you all are having a good Friday and everybody's, doing good, feeling good, no aches and pains. I always feel grateful that I can wake up and just be pain free in anything, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, whatever, just pain free. So this looks like a love reading. Definitely, specifically this twin flame reading. I'm starting to see twin flames in a different light. I still feel like if your twin flame isn't focused on trying to be with you, in the right way, then to me that's a karmic. I'm just gonna have to say it. Call a spade, because if they're doing other stuff, they're just not a twin. That's just how I feel. But anyway, I mean, I've learned that because of someone had brought that to my perspective. Another reader, and I now can see it. That's the answer to me. Like, I just was explaining it differently, but it's true. If they're not working on, if they don't see you as their twin, or if they're not there yet with that information, at least they're trying to get with you instead of like being with other people or trying to be with other people and not you. That's just what karmics do. But anyway, we have this top card. It says, I want to man up and honor you. This person is ready to come forward and be more mature on the matter and trying to, live up to being who they were born to be. The first card, or the second card, is reconciliation. Learn to reconcile with yourself. When you reconcile with yourself, you also are able to reconcile with others. So you're going through this reconciliation, and your anger fizzled out, and you've probably been reflecting on some things, thinking about things, whatever it is that you've been thinking about, as I'm assuming that you all are communicating, or you haven't been. The next card we have barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. yeah, whatever this barrier was definitely in your way of true happiness. That could be a third party, could be work, it could be another person, family, friends, it could be any type of barrier. But I can see you guys both overcoming it, the divine masculine and feminine. The third card out is deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. You're doing a lot of reflection here, because it's always a lonely person, you know, and they look like, even the ambiance looks like they're alone, and they're alone with themselves, and probably asking the tree, the wise old tree, what the next step is in their journey, or should they move forward, or see how or why you react the way that you do within things, and in relationships, or what the patterns are that you deal with in your relationships, and how you react to them, and how you handle the situations. And you're also looking at what this person is to you in this relationship. What are they to show you? And what are they going to be the one to help you with as you're on this soul journey? And a twin flame, they're always there to be a definite, that's what the helpmeet is in the Bible when it talks about the helpmeet. This person is going to be definitely prominent in your life, and their purpose and your purpose is shared, and your roles are slightly different, but they work together for the whole. The next card is Twin Flame. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personalities. So they, you know, the yin yang. What one person doesn't have, the other one does, and what the other one doesn't have, the other one does, and it's the equally yoked thing, even though opposites, they say opposites attract, and they do, and you know, and that's what magnetizes them, and that's why it works. Because if you have two people that do the same exact thing, there can't be a connection. It doesn't connect. I mean, just like a magnet. But what connects them as well is, like it says, they contain an aspect of each other's, because it's a mirroring effect. That's what a twin flame is. We got synchronicity, divine soul matches have amazing moments of synchrony. I don't know why I'm not reading this right. Yeah, you might find each other thinking about each other at a specific time of day. You happen to look at the clock, and you might see the 11:11, or things like that. I've seen that in movies where they'll each have a watch, and they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be thinking about you at 10 o'clock, and stuff like that. But this isn't like that. It's nothing planned. It just is like that, because you guys are connected, and you're telepathic. So that's how you harmonize. You're in sync with each other. The next card is Twin Flames, mirroring shared feelings and reflections. So yeah, that's what you've been going through. You've both been reflecting. Definitely he's reflecting, or she. It's gender fluid. This is I want a man. It could be woman up and honor you. But Um, you're both are in this reflective stage, and you share the same feelings because you both have love for each other, that you definitely mirror each other, like I said with this card. That contain aspects of each other's personalities. You may both have had boundaries in the past. Boundaries where they didn't want to let you in because they didn't want you to see who they truly were, or you have boundaries up because you ain't putting up with stuff anymore, and you know, stuff like that. Or you just have boundaries, period, because and you both honor that. You don't want to lose yourself in anybody. You want to be independently yourselves, but you don't want to take on this person's persona because you just disappeared in a relationship. But anyway, boundaries are healthy and are good for relationships. You have the next card. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventurous. You might have seen this person as a player. They might have seen you as, you know, I don't know. However they saw you, I don't know, but they don't see you like that anymore. But I think that you both could see yourselves having like a future together. And it is a risk. It's always a risk in relationships. But one might have been too free-spirited to even want to. At least that's what you might have thought about this person. Or they might have thought that about you and then discovered that you're a homebody. For real. But I think that you both like adventure. You like to try new things. Yeah, so you're just free-spirited, and that's probably what they love about you. But in a positive way. You could have been looking at them as they were too free-spirited, like they're in their bachelor or bachelorette ways. But it's still a possibility there because we have the sun looking like hope. We have the divine feminine. The yin feminine energy is definitely, you know, stands out in this read. So I'm taking on as this is really the feminine, and it's gender fluid, but it's the feminine energy within the read. And she's fertile, she's creative, she doesn't chase. She's focused on herself at this time. She's handling her business, you know. And this person is thinking about you, wanting to come back around. And you are at a place where you have balance, harmony, and friendship. You're peaceful. You come in peace. This person's coming in peace in hopes that you're not going to be a firework, but you're not like that. You don't give off that type of energy at this time because you have this reconciliation and you're balanced. And you might have a life path of 6 too. We have the next card, She Who Is Present. Taraz is now, awareness and acceptance. So she's in the now, she's in the present, which is the way everybody should be right now, because that's the gift. You know, you're here and you're present and you're open and you're at peace and you're divine and you're definitely serious because you look serious there. and you're probably firm in your decision making and your speech and everything. Like, you're fully aware. Whoever's coming forward, you know, to give you some communication. But I can read what this says. There's a booklet to this this card. Taraz, she who is present stands strong during a blizzard. Yes, definitely coldness. Her hair sweeps up to entangle with the fingers of the wind. Rather than complain about the storm, she simply allows her senses to be aware and accepts what is. This is a time of quiet solitude. In her hair, she harbors both butterfly and vine. From the harsh reality of the snow, the vine, the insect, and the woman all find beauty in the present moment. Taraz, whose name means now in Polish, values when and where she is. This card is asking you to honor the things, and they want to honor you as you're honoring the things that are happening now, good, bad, and indifferent. Acknowledge this instant of time fully. Do not avoid the present moment by dreaming of the future, revisiting the past. It might be a good time to engage in physical activity to focus your awareness in the here and now. Your best hope for the situation is to face it head on. And that's what it looks like. She's present. She's, you know, giving her presence, and she stands firm and open. And facing this moment with acceptance will carry you into the next. So she's present. So if he's coming, or like a masculine energy is coming forward to a feminine energy, they're present and they're willing to be open and listen carefully to what you have to say or what this person has to say. Contemplation. Yeah, so they're taking it all in. It's music to their ears. It doesn't seem like, because they're listening carefully, it doesn't seem like they're getting any type of deception or anything like that. They don't feel like, this person doesn't feel like that they are bringing that. And this is why she's able to reconcile with others, because she has with herself. She's definitely deep within thought and contemplation, and she's willing to overcome this barrier of what had happened, and she's putting down the boundary where in the past she didn't have the boundaries like she should have, but she's learned now, and she put it up if she has to. But she's aware, because she's aware, because she, this person is showing maturity. This person, and is you as well, are definitely loyal. Be loyal to what you love, and he loves you, and you love him as well. It's the dog is man's best friend, so it's definitely a loyal connection between the two, because you're twin flames, and healthy twin flames. You both had some time off to, heal, and able to, get in a union. You have high priest or high priest or priestess. So I believe that if he's not a priest yet, he will be, because you're definitely the priestess. You're definitely in your third eye is open. You're definitely can see, you can see through things. You can see what they say. Like, you can see through the black and white. You can see through the riffraff. Like, you see. So that's why, you know, you're listening carefully, because this person's energy's changed. And maybe they dropped their mask. But anyways, it's what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. And this person is somebody that you truly need. You know, so you drop those boundaries, but you found out, or you're finding out, that this is the person that you need, and not somebody that you even expected. Because they might look like a player or something, and that's just not the way it is. This is a person that is able to, you know, bring something, and there'll be a purpose in your life for your purpose. And this is why you'll know that this is the person that you need. It's a cosmic union too. And I think that this person's going to bring you a lot of peace because of the fact that they're loyal. I don't think you'll have anything to worry about there. This is really good. I feel like I want to... what's another card? Because it looks like you both have done your healing work, if that's what you've done. Because if this person is, I mean, you guys are about to, this is going to be a real union coming in. I think this is it. It says you are ready for a year of limitless blessings. This person will be able to bring you what you need. They will be the blessing in your life as well. You can see that. And I'm going to give you because I haven't pulled from this deck either in a while. Sorry, I'm crinkling in your ears, everybody. But the deck I'm looking for, oh, there it is. We're gonna meditate on some angel numbers. Everything's looking really good. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh, look at this. Forgiveness. 777. Love can heal even the deepest wounds. The angels encourage you to forgive and let go of the past grievances in your relationships, allowing love to flourish and grow. With the little halo over. As 7 is a heavenly number anyway. But this is so cute. I love it for you all. For us. Our divine elevated souls. You'll be a blessing to this person's life, and they'll be a blessing to yours. And people will see that this union is divine. And I mean, what more could you ask for in a reading? This is really great. And it might have taken you years to get here. Dealing with a lot of, failed relationships to finally have that one, because you've been doing the work and you've been in prayer mode and healing yourself and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. You've been letting spirit be your guide, and that's why you're being gifted this person to share in the blessings that's to come. They've been doing the same. They've dealt with failed relationships and those in close calls, like, whew, that wasn't the one, you know. You both have, and you've come to this point. We're looking at the 0 point now. You're there. You're at the top of the mountain. You reached it, and that's where you guys meet. This is it, you know. One's going up one side of the mountain, the other's going on up the other side of the mountain. But you both made it, and you're both made it, you know, maybe not at the exact same time, but from this reading, that's what it looks like. One might be more spiritually elevated than the other, but it doesn't matter because you'll both still be growing together, you know, and you know, giving each other what they need and want, you know. But it's and I mentioned something and when I was doing another reading. It just was on my heart earlier, but I'm not knocking tarot at all, because tarot is very useful, and I still follow tarot readers as well as oracle readers. I was just saying overall, I like the oracle readings because they just seem to flow easier. The tarot is a specific type of read. And for me, I'm trying to be careful when I do those readings. Even though I'm going with the flow of the spirit, I just know that there's rules to reading cards, and I don't want to be deceptive in any way, and always be open and trying to protect myself as well as you all. The querent, they will call it. So I want you all to know that. Yeah, so, but I just find it for me right now, that it's just it's a flow with me and my soul right now to read oracle, and I really enjoy it. I'm hoping that you all enjoy it too. I hope you all are getting the vibes, and I hope you all get this blessing coming towards you. And that's all I have from the Divine Council this Friday afternoon or evening. And I hope you all are doing great, mentally, emotionally, physically. And I always do this. I pause when it's time to close this reading. I want to also thank my subscribers, likes, comments, and shares. And I hope you all have this blissful and harmonious day. And also, I want to say, be proud of yourselves because you've made it this far. And I just want to say congratulations, and you definitely deserved it because you've come a long way, and everything is up from here. So again, I hope you have a blissful and harmonious day. Bye.